Welcome to this week's edition of Appleseed Legacy.
My name is Gordon Spicer, and I'm here to bring you the good green news. Lots to cover this week, so let's go. In business news this week, as reported by Autoblog.com, Audi has announced that it is reviewing its business model towards a Tesla-style process for its EV sales. Meanwhile, again reported by Autoblog.com, new pictures showing the first stylish views of the 2017 Chevy Bolt have been published, the Bolt being the little sister of the Volt. In related news reported by the same website, Formula E racing will be returning to London, England, while the electric robo-race will challenge autonomous computer-driven vehicles. Also, as reported by MarketWire.com, the Greater Victoria Harbour Authority is hooked up with Green Power, maker of the EVC550 electric double-decker bus, to initiate a pilot leasing program for the new vehicles. Finally, as reported by MarketWatch.com, monthly green bond issuance has reached record levels approaching $8 billion, all in the face of the Paris Climate Summit. In light of this, as reported by MarketWire.com, Export Development Canada has issued a new $300 million bond. A green bond, that is. You know what? It doesn't stop here, and it's all good news.
In science news this week, as reported by MarketWire.com, Hyper Solar has developed a new catalyst for hydrogen production that is heavily abundant and should drive down production costs substantially. Meanwhile, as reported by ecatnews.net, Stjorn, the Irish tech company, has announced public availability of its Orbo technology. Based on their research into magnetics over the last 10 plus years, they have found a potential solution that generates a free supply of electricity suitable for charging small devices like cell phones. Their intention is to completely eliminate existing battery technology. In other news, as reported by Phys.org, researchers at Hiroshima University have made engineering advances that should allow for vehicles that emit much less carbon dioxide. Also, as reported by nanotechnow.com, researchers at Deakin and Drexel Universities in Australia have developed a solution for oil spills, a super-absorbent material based on boron nitride nanosheets. Finally, in light of all these impressive results, a consortium of global business leaders and billionaires have committed over $20 billion to green and clean tech energy research.
With news like this, we are going to win the game. Check out our mission at AppleseedLegacy.com. Jump into our newsreaders too, updated daily. Check us out.
In society news this week, as reported by thetelegraph.co.uk, the Paris Climate Conference has pulled in more than 190 countries, all interested in driving the financing and implementation of solutions to cut carbon and reverse climate change. In other news, as reported by TheGuardian.com, and on the heels of the Paris Conference, France has committed to spend billions of dollars on renewable energy projects in West Africa. Further news related to the Climate Summit, as reported by TheGuardian.com, shows Pope Francis meeting with other religious leaders across the world to emphasize that failure of the Climate Summit would lead to catastrophic results. Meanwhile, as reported by Euractiv.com, the Green Party in Germany is now suggesting plans to phase out coal and combustion engines in the country completely. Finally, as reported by thediplomat.com, China continues to press towards stronger green controls, with Beijing considering the re-centralization of environmental oversight. In technology news this week, as reported by ecatnews.net, Andrea Rossi's eCat technology, designed to generate free heat and electricity based on previously unknown low-energy nuclear processes, is inching towards completion of its testing and certification with its first major client. Meanwhile, as reported by DesignAndDava.com, a new era of renewable energy is upon us, based on man-made lagoons that pull tidal energy from coastlines. In other news, as reported by MarketWatch.com, portable renewable energy systems are beginning to take hold in the market, making simple access to solar and wind technologies available to residential and consumer markets. Finally, as reported by ScienceDaily.com, researchers at the University of Texas at Dallas have discovered a new type of plastic that can produce electricity when pulled or pressed.